Hey everyone, I'm back, and today we're going to be talking about Borat's subsequent movie film. And the original title for this movie was actually a lot longer, just like the first Borat film, but they wound up shortening it, and I thought this movie was really enjoyable. I like it almost as much as the first Borat, and I found this movie to be pretty funny. Sacha Baron Cohen did a great job, and the actress who played Borat's daughter in this film. She was pretty great in it, and I really enjoyed her performance. And funny enough, believe it or not, this movie was nominated for a couple of Oscars. Her performance being one of them, and also for, I believe it was for adapted screenplay. So, just a little fun fact for you right there. Basically, this is just the first movie all over again, but this time it's with Borat's daughter and all the funny ideas that come from that, and it was fun. I never got tired of it. This movie is a bit longer than the first movie, like 10, 15 minutes longer, and I was a little worried about that. Even though I have seen this movie before, I was afraid that is the pacing going to drag at any specific point in this movie, but fortunately that didn't happen for me. And there were plenty of memorable scenes in this movie that really stood out to me. And I really loved how this movie still captures like the spirit of what the character Borat is supposed to be. He's just using the character to bring certain ideas and things out of these people that he's interacting with. And all that stuff is really fun. And I love the, I guess, idea that he has to put himself in disguise so people don't see that he's Borat, because in the first film everyone wanted to just get away from me, get away from me. But in this movie, since everyone knows who Borat is and has seen that film and just really enjoyed and loved that movie, we got a really funny scene where he's just running away from everyone trying to interact with him. Hey, Borat! And all that kind of stuff. It's very funny to me. And there was a song in the third act that I really enjoyed. And while watching this movie, I also was like experiencing certain things for the first time. And one thing that I completely forgot about was that we are introduced to Borat's middle name in this film, which I thought was pretty funny. And my only real big issue with this movie would probably be that with it being longer, and although I wasn't bored while watching this movie, I do feel as though this movie kind of filled up more, I guess, story time than the first movie. Because the first movie, well, there was kind of somewhat of a plot going on, if you can even call it that. There was still something, but whenever we got scenes of that happening, it didn't drag the pacing down or make things feel long. In this movie, that's kind of the case, where they just fill more time up with that, and it's like, okay, we're doing this and we're doing that, and I don't really care as much for these things. I would much rather just go back to other things and just to have things be a bit more tight. But I do feel as though you kind of have to do something to make a sequel stand out, even if it is a sequel to Borat, which, like, how do you even make a sequel to Borat and make it compelling with throwing in a narrative in there? And the movie does the right approach. It doesn't make everything like a movie, an actual movie, in the sense that, like, The Dictator is. It never falls into that trap. It stays a mockumentary style and just interacts with people who are not actors. Or if they are, then I don't know if they're actors or not, and they're really good at acting. And the only place to watch this movie is on Amazon Prime. I don't think it's on any other streaming platform. So if you want to watch this movie, I believe that's the only place you can watch it. Which does kind of scare me a little bit, because if it goes off of Amazon Prime, where's it going to go? And also, one tiny thing about this movie that kind of bugged me is that there were a couple shots that I felt were a bit weak, and this movie didn't have that strong of a visual presentation at certain points. But overall, I did enjoy this film. Definitely really fun and entertaining for me. I do find it kind of funny that this movie was filmed during COVID, and I can only imagine the struggles that they had to go through to make the film, and the way they put that into the story is actually pretty funny, and how they work around that. And I do think that touching on American politics as the main focus for this film is also pretty funny, and the way they take all that is very amusing to me. So definitely check this movie out whenever you get the chance. And with all that being said, I'm going to give Borat's subsequent movie film an 8 out of 10. Thank you for watching my videos. As always, if you enjoyed this review, be sure to leave a like and comment down below your thought of Borat's subsequent movie film, and my social media links. They will all be in the description, so follow me there. And last but not least, subscribe to be a part of Foley Nation, and I'll see you when I get my next review up, and that is going to be for Black Rain, directed by Ridley Scott. So look forward to that, but until I get that up, thank you for watching and have a great day.